going on YouTube? Project Armor here back again with another video, and today we're going to be getting a little more personal with our selection and video today. We're going to be talking about our first time ever experiencing anime, and you guys know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. So let's get right to it. So first up, we have Amari taking the helm. What you got for us, Amari?
Did you just say taking a L or taking a helm? Anyways, so with me, when I first started getting into anime, it was actually because of my mom. She used to watch anime, and from time to time, I used to see like shows like Inuyasha or like Tenchi. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember the rest of it. But as time went on, I eventually kind of grew into it and watched Yu Hakusho. I think that was the first one that I got really interested in before Dragon Ball. And, you know, the whole aspect of a regular guy being able to use spirit energy, you know, saving a little girl and stuff like that, using spirit gun, is kind of what brought my interest into it. And then as time went on, you know, I watched stuff like Dragon Ball, and then eventually into middle school is when I saw Naruto. And Naruto kind of, you know, pulled me even further into it, because originally when I was younger, I just thought everything was cartoons. I didn't know what was really anime until I started, I guess, getting a little older and learning that there is a difference between the normal Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney, and what is, you know, anime of the Japanese culture. And just kind of being able to learn a lot of, I felt like I learned a lot more from like anime to kind of build myself as a character than I did watching the regular cartoon shows. And I think really Naruto led me into Toonami, which Toonami at some point in time when we were younger kind of led us into other animes that, you know, probably would have been found on the, I guess, the illegal websites until we got a little bit more familiar with like Funimation and Crunchyroll with today. But ever since then, you know, as time has gone on, we've started to have more fire animes and new generations. And my most favorite one of right now, character-wise, is, even though he's a crybaby, that my boys like to get me on, is Deku from My Hero. Attack on Starfire, though. So.
Boo!
Haters go hate, I'd say.
All right, Amari, appreciate it. Next up, we have Ant.
My first encounter with anime, I mean, I feel like we've all seen glimpses of like Dragon Ball Z, Inuyasha, Bleach, you know, going and stuff like that, but never really watched none of those shows, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, stuff like that. But I want to say, everyone in the party, everyone we're talking to, it got me really into anime. I started watching Attack on Titan. Remember, I didn't want to read it though, but I had to. I had no choice. I had to watch it myself. And what really got me into it was more so of like the depth of the story in the beginning, and like seeing that his mom died in the beginning. Spoilers, niggas ain't seen Attack on Titan, but his mom getting eaten in the beginning, and yeah. But seeing that revenge story kind of build up, and seeing Eren having to go from being a bum to becoming that, excuse me, to becoming that you know, that better character that we all seeing right now, is pretty much what got me into anime, and what kept me watching anime is probably that, and the bond that you have between people being able to talk about certain topics and different characters and being a part of a community of people and stuff like that. It just got me into anime and everything like that. Favorite show now? It's kind of tough. I'm gonna just say, I'm not sure. I'm gonna probably say Jujutsu was my favorite show that I'm waiting on to come back. And then, because right now my favorite thing I'm reading right now, I'm reading manga. We're reading Solo Leveling was my favorite thing is right now, outside of animes in general.
Yeah, because I think you're the newest. It is. I'm caught up as well. I think you're the newest one, the anime, out of the five of us, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so you might be like in your low 20s, if that, of like, you know, shows you've actually seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you still a virgin in this game. Besides.
Pretty much. But, you know, he getting there. We gonna do him right. Awesome.
Gotta get your eyes wet, you feel me?
That's funny.
Yeah.
Pretty much, that's how you work it.
Wait a minute now.
Pause a little. That.
Oh man. Right, and good stuff, man, good stuff. All right, next up, we got Mike.
All right, so for me, how did I get? I think I followed the same path as Ann. I got into anime because of the homie, you know. mostly Amari and Reuben denied them for years of actually watching anime, with them telling me to watch or read it.
Hating.
Years of neglect. But, you know, I'm trying to catch up now. But first anime that I started watching was Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but there's enough of us out there who'll call it an anime in you guys' face, so I'm gonna use that one. But, you know, the 4-element structure and a really, really good story and cast of characters is really what brought me in. And got my eyes wet, you know, you feel me? But yeah, that was my anime of choice. And then of course I followed the Dragon Ball Z path, but you know, nobody really considered that anime. And then I really, you know, popped my anime cherry with the with Attack on Titan, just like Ant. But Avatar: The Last Airbender was my OG for real. My favorite show right now, what kept me watching it is of course the story, but my favorite show right now, dang, that's hard actually, but I think I'm gonna go Attack on Titan. Probably my most enjoyable watch is probably Naruto though. And favorite manga right now, I'm gonna say One Piece because I'm reading it right now, and that's the only thing I'm reading right now. But I am enjoying it because of the story and characters. But yeah, so that's my one, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know it's cheating, but don't care.
They be alright. Stop being sensitive. Put your pitchforks down.
Semantics.
I know, right? It really is semantics, though. You're right.
Exactly.
you are correct.
All right. Next up, we have me. All right. So, my first anime. I believe my first anime would have to be Pokemon, actually. Like, at first, I would play the game, and then I would watch Cartoon Network. The next thing you know, you hear the theme is do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And then I'm like, that's a Mewtwo. Oh, this is Pokemon. Wow. So I actually sat there, I watched this, and then eventually Pokemon turned into Digimon. Digimon turned into Yu-Gi-Oh! Once you start watching all these different channels, like you switch from channel 3 to channel 5 back to Cartoon Network. You know, it was always fun on the weekends. And I just always have been fond of anime, and I just don't know what it is. Maybe it's because my dad was into it a lot. He watched a lot of old school samurai stuff and Shogun style animes and kung fu, hand-to-hand combat and all that. And as far as my favorite show now, I had to probably say, honestly, it would be Jujutsu. Jujutsu was a good time. And favorite manga? Right now, I started just like Ant. I actually picked up Solo Leveling. It was actually a really good read. You guys should definitely check that out. And I also read Glepner. Glepner's pretty good also. And yeah, I think that might be it for me. There's nothing really, nothing else too much to say about that.
Oh, what do you think kept you watching it?
Kept me watching. I just love seeing, one, I like seeing the artwork, and two, I love the action and then the story. Like, you can't always beat a good story. Like, for instance, Naruto was a good story until I got to that reincarnation nonsense. We're not gonna go there.
Space bunnies.
Right, once they started bringing in aliens, just like, okay, wait a second. But no, I just like good storytelling. Like, as far as storytelling, I had to say Attack on Titan was probably my most favorite story that I've read from start to finish. Regardless of what people say about the ending, I still think it's a great read.
Yeah, I agree. It's a great watch too, I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely, good story. And last but not least, we good, we out of here, peace. But not last but not least, we have Reuben. Hey.
Me. Alright, so what got me into anime was I honestly really didn't even have a choice. I'm gonna be real with you. Just growing up, I got 3 sisters. My older sister, you know, with all of them controlling the TV most of the time, it was just like they will always put on what they wanted to watch. But whenever it was anime related, we could, you know, like sometimes come to a consensus because we all really pretty much like anime a lot. So it's like one of the first things we really was watching because of my dad, for the most part, was, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! And, you know, seeing the dual monsters come out the cards and whatnot. And, you know, because I started at a young age, probably at like one of the youngest ages out of all of us, like when we first started watching anime. So, you know, the imagination is still running wild. You know, I had my own dual disc. I had the cards. I had a binder full of cards. Like, it was was crazy, like the whole nine, right? And it's funny because I didn't even like the show that much. I just like playing the game more so. But it's what got me like into it. And then I always liked how like the animation looked on the screen. Like I liked the way anime was as opposed to like cartoons, how it looked. Not to say that they tell stories better, but just something about it just really appealed to me. So, and then like my favorite anime to this day, even from all the anime that I've seen, would probably be Code Geass. And I get a lot of hate from the rest of these people in here because yeah, they like everybody else in here hates Code Geass, and I don't understand. Like, please, y'all raise y'all pitchforks at them, like 100%, because this is ridiculous to me. But Code Geass is phenomenal. Don't at me, okay? But I can't really say what my favorite manga is. I read so many, and most that I can't even really remember for the most part. But yeah, what kept me going was like enjoying watching it with my sister and my cousin, and she would always play like the theme music out loud, like blasting it on her radio and speakers. And now I still listen to theme songs and closing songs like in their car or like on the radio and like stuff like that. And that's literally just that's why I'm an anime head to this day, basically. So that's my story.
Alrighty, guys, and that'll conclude our video for this time around. Guys, again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss another video. And also share the video. Get us out there. Feel free to share with your friends. Don't be stingy. And we're out of here. Peace. Shut up, Mari.
Peace.